Hello, governors and governettes. I have no idea what that was. Trying out a new intro. But yeah, so I only have about 20 minutes of gameplay. I'm trying something new. I'm trying a post commentary over Devilian, a new game that came out about last month, 2 months ago. Yeah, so we're gonna be doing something a little different. Instead of an actual gaming video, if you read my description of my channel, you'll see that I'm also a wrestling fan. And for all you other wrestling fans watching this video, of course you know that last night, well, at the timing that I'm making this video, the event was last night. But last night was the, not infamous, but the famous uh, Royal Rumble event, pay-per-view. And I watched it last night, so I decided, hey, I'm gonna do something different on my channel, and I'm gonna review the Royal Rumble. So I got about, again, 20 minutes of gameplay, less than 20 minutes, about 18 minutes to cover the 3 hours of the event. It's about 5 or 6 matches, about 6 or 7 if you count the pre-show, which, by the way, I did not watch because the WWE pre-shows just suck. I think we can all agree on that. Well, at least the people who also watch WWE, the pre-shows suck. I haven't seen a good pre-show since Bob Van Dam and Dean Ambrose at SummerSlam 2014. That's the last pre-show I watched. Haven't watched another one since. But yeah, so we're gonna skip the pre-show and get straight to the beginning of the event. Dean Ambrose and Kevin Owens for the Intercontinental Championship, last man standing. I already knew, like, just going into this, as they made their way down the ramp into the ring, like, I knew that, this match was gonna steal the show, like, as they always do. They stole it at Survivor Series, they stole it at TLC, they're stealing it at, well, actually, no, at TLC, Kalisto with that one, forgot what his finisher is called, something they'll saw off the top of the lot. I mean, that was pretty good, but like match-wise, not spot, but match, Dean Ambrose and Kevin Owens have stole the show 3 pay-per-views in a row, which, if you ask me, is pretty impressive. Dean Ambrose in general, Dean Ambrose and Kevin Owens in general just steal the show all the time. Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins, they stole the show. Dean Ambrose and Bray Wyatt, and they have Kevin Owens and John Cena, and it's, I would say those are the top 2 in the company right now, if you don't count like the old guys and the mainstream guys like Brock Lesnar and all of them. Once Seth Rollins come back, like, I don't know, he's always been the best. But I'm getting off topic. The match itself, I want to say 10 out of 10, but I feel like I would sound biased saying that. I want to say maybe 8.5. I think maybe they could have gone on for maybe 25 minutes. I felt like 20 minutes wasn't long enough. I actually did want to see those at the end of the match, the finish. Kevin Owens stacked a bunch of chairs over not over the turnbuckle, but under the turnbuckle, like kind of where he was. I'm assuming he was gonna superplex Dean Ambrose on it, or do like a flip or something off the top rope. But he almost fell again. Jesus Christ. But yeah, so he had that set up, and I was hoping to see that be used. Oh yeah, I can't remember. But yeah, Kevin Owens was on the top rope. Dean Ambrose was laying on the stack of chairs, kind of arranged, like 2 of them were like one way, then he had another one going across, and it was set up some way. But yeah, he was on the top rope. Dean Ambrose pushes him off the turnbuckle. Kevin Owens goes to the table, and that's the end of the match. Like, I wanted to see Kevin Owens get up. They implement those chairs that Kevin Owens had set up, and then have Dean Ambrose win, because I mean Dean Ambrose needs to win anyway, because it's not good. It's neither good for them nor the title to change the title so many times. Speaking of which, the United States Championship out at later in the video. But yeah, good match. Good storytelling. Basic, but they did it like so well that it almost made up for the big, because the storytelling was one guy set up something big, did a big move, dude gets up, maybe 8 or 9 hits his big move, it's a 8 or 9 count, he gets back up, and it was a really back and forth match, like literally back and forth match. It started out really physical in the beginning, but then as it got to the end, it was pretty much Kevin Owens doesn't move, Dean Ambrose gets up, he doesn't move, Kevin Owens gets up, he doesn't move, and like I said, it was repetitive, but still good. Okay, next match, the WWE Tag Team Championship match between the New Day and the Usos. As many people call them, the Busos. Which I'll admit, the matches have been, pretty boring over the months, but, Okay, so, the start of the match, the New Day comes out, cuts a promo, an amazing promo, like always. When they first came out, I despised them. I despised the idea of having them as a tag team. Like, I feel like they wouldn't click as a tag team when they first started as the New Day. But it turns out I was completely wrong about that. I almost fell again. Oh my god. But yeah, just like the social outcasts, like, I hate them, but hey, they might turn out to be just as good of a staple as, the Wyatt family. Or the League of Nations sucks, so I can't say anything about them. But yeah, that match was pretty good. They came out, cut a promo on the trombone, or whatever, trumpet that Xavier Woods has. And Xavier comes out with a new one, the crowd pops to it. They chant for him to play it, and of course, being a heel, Xavier Woods is like, no, I'm not going to play it, just because you tell me to. And the crowd actually, that was legit, an NXT crowd, because they were, some of the matches, they were actually cheering for the New Day. They were cheering for Xavier Woods to play the trombone, and when he did, they popped. They were, for once cheering New Day rocks, which they haven't done since the heel turn they did back, what was it, July? Something like that. But yeah. Usos come out, crowd's mad about it, they're not too big. They're not as big as they were when they began. The match overall was pretty good. Had some nice spots, had some nice storytelling. As always, there is room to improve on, those matches. Xavier Woods was a spot with, it was Xavier Woods that did the tornado DDT off the barricade, I believe it was. And, I watched it, and I was like, wow, that's not bad. But yeah, so that was that match. Next was the United States Championship match. This is what I was referring to about how Dean Ambrose needed that win, or else it would not end good for neither Kevin, Dean, or the title, because with the title, to keep a prestige for a title, you need to give it long reigns. Like, have someone keep it for maybe 5 to 6 months, lose it, have that guy keep it for maybe 8 to 10, have him lose to some guy, have him keep it 10 to 12 months, for like a whole year and all that. Just have it long months, kind of Seth Rollins. They could have booked his title in a lot better, but creative team hasn't been that good lately. They did redeem themselves last night, though. They did book a good show last night. But yeah. I got about less than 10 minutes left, so on to the match. Kalisto and Alberto Del Rio. I was expecting Alberto to retain the title, because like I said, I don't like to see a title change hands so much. I remember last year when The Miz and Dolph Ziggler exchanged the title so many times, and I was like, who's going to keep it? You can't just there's no point in having to go back and forth like that. And I think finally Dolph Ziggler kept it, then lost it to Luke. Yeah. Oh, it's giving the title to Luke. I don't know. I wasn't good or bad. I was just, I don't know. But yeah, but Kalisto won. It's good to see someone like Kalisto get a push like that, but the way they're doing it, I don't agree with. If he was just gonna win it at the Royal Rumble, why not just either have him retain it at the rematch on SmackDown, or just not have the title match at all until the Royal Rumble. But yeah, I know it's good to see someone like Kalisto get a push like that, but I don't know, just the titles, changing hands so much. That's kind of like, with the exception of the Divas title, that's pretty much the deal with titles. The Intercontinental title changed so much over the past months. It went from Daniel Bryan to right back to Kevin Owens to Dean Ambrose. That's a bit too quick. The United States Championship went from John Cena to Alberto to Kalisto, back to Alberto. Now it's with Kalisto again. And oh my god, the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Going from Seth Rollins being vacated to Roman Reigns, back to Sheamus, back to Roman Reigns, and now it's with Triple H. So yeah, the Tag Team Championships and the Divas Championships are the only titles that have not changed that much. But the other ones have changed way too many times, in my opinion. But yeah, Alberto Del Rio, he did good. Kalisto did good. They had some good spots in the match. I'm sounding so generic right now, just saying, oh yeah, they had good spots in this and that, and Divas Championship match. That was better than the United States Championship match and the Tag Team Championship match. If I had to rate it by how good the matches were, I would say Dean Ambrose and Kevin number 1, obviously. The Divas Championship match, the Royal Rumble Tag Team, and then the United States. So yeah. But the Divas Championship, they had a pretty good match. That one spot when Rick kissed Becky, that surprised me, legit. I don't even think that was planned out. I think Rick was like, hey, you know what, this is something I'm gonna do, and he does it. And I don't know, I kind of got that from Becky's reaction. Becky looked legitimately shocked. Did this dude did he just kiss me? So yeah, she looked visibly pissed. So I'm thinking that was a on the spot thing that Rick did. The other thing Rick did with the sports jacket of what Becky said, when Becky locked in that forgot what it's called, the submission. I got pretty excited. I was on the edge of my seat because I wanted to see Becky win, because I want to see Becky and Sasha at WrestleMania. But I guess Becky, Sasha, and Charlotte at WrestleMania, a triple threat for the Divas Championship. I mean, that's good for WrestleMania too. Or Fastlane and then have a singles match at WrestleMania. Either one, I'd be happy with it. But yeah, Charlotte retained. Speaking of Sasha, she came out to a huge pop. I don't know, the amount of pops to her that night. There was a pop for Sasha Banks, AJ Styles. Just everybody got their own pop. And I think that's what made the pay-per-view that much better. It's everybody got their own pop. It made it feel they were legitimately doing something that night. So yeah. But yeah, Sasha came out, teased a heel turn, and I was like, oh yeah, Charlotte's, she's my bae. They do the NXT high five thing. Charlotte's helping Rick out of Ric Flair out of the ring. She's getting that. Then she waves goodbye to Sasha, makes her way out of the ring, but then Sasha grabs her, does the bank statement to yet again, a huge pop by the crowd when she hit that bank statement. And yeah, that was that match. Now on to the Royal Rumble, which I only have 5 minutes, because I think I only have I have about 20 minutes of gameplay footage, because I thought 20 minutes was going to be enough, but obviously not. Actually, I'm looking at the time right now. 18 minutes. Yeah, 18 and a half minutes. So, got 5 minutes. Let's go. Entry number 1, Roman Reigns. Obviously, they did that on Raw. Entry number 2, Rusev. Surprised me. I thought he was going to come later in the match. It also surprised me when he got eliminated, a minute and a half. Exactly a minute and a half. As soon as he got eliminated, they were doing the 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. They were doing that. AJ Styles comes out to a huge pop. When his theme song started playing, you could see in Roman's face, dude, who is this guy? Is this a new guy? What's going on? I don't recognize this theme song. Does one change the theme? No, it's AJ Styles. And I knew it was AJ when the crowd. That was the biggest pop of the night. They went apeshit for AJ. AJ came out to that awesome theme song, did the hand thing. I think he did. Slowly walks down to the ring. I don't know if that was just him, but they told him to do that to stall for time so that entry number, who was it? Yeah. Then so the next entry could come out, which I think was Tyler Breeze. He gets tossed out immediately. So does Curtis Axel. Axel officially ending his 1 year Royal Rumble time, which is really official because he never was in the match that previous year. So after that, you have Chris Jericho comes out. After him, Kane. I think Braun Strowman, Big Show. Goldust, Stardust, all of them come out, and it's a really good match. AJ Styles got eliminated by Kevin Owens, which I thought was genius. Especially the part where he was like, "Welcome to the WWE," and just throws him out. I thought that was good storytelling. Kevin Owens welcoming AJ to the WWE by eliminating him. That makes Kevin Owens look legit. Not to mention him being in the Rumble match after that brutal last man standing match. But that's nothing compared to Dean Ambrose, who was in the final two. Again, in the match, he entered at number 19, I think. Yeah, 19 was in that for a good, I think 45 minutes. And like I said, he's booking that match 45 minutes. Plus the 20 minutes he did for the last man stand match. And I legit got mad when they put Roman out of the match for like a good half of it, like half of the match he was out. And he's just resting backstage, and meanwhile Dean and Kevin are like doing their thing after that brutal last man standing match. And it's like, dude, Dean's like more soft than Roman is. They're protecting Roman. I hate it. If he wins, I'm gonna smash my TV. But yeah, fast forward, Brock Lesnar gets eliminated by the Wyatt family. Again, genius. I was hoping for Brock Lesnar and Kevin Owens. Now we're going to get Bray Wyatt and Brock Lesnar, which that in itself is interesting. I like the idea and concept of that. Triple H comes out at number 30. Wow, surprise. No, it wasn't. I saw that coming, before the Rumble even began. But yeah, he comes out, and it's down to Bray, Jericho, Roman, Dean, and Ziggler. Ziggler's out, Jericho's out, I believe, and now it's down to Ambrose, Reigns, Bray, and Triple H. That face-off with Triple H and Bray Wyatt, that drove me crazy in the good way, because I was like, wow, this is interesting. And then he attacks Triple H, and I'm cheering for like Bray, and it was intense. It was amazing. So yeah, that happened. Bray gets tossed out. Roman gets tossed out to a huge pop. Everybody's like, yeah, he's eliminated. And then now everybody wants Dean to win. Dean almost on numerous occasions eliminates Triple H, but Triple H eliminates Dean Ambrose and wins the title. Wow, gee, surprised? No, it wasn't. And yeah, so Triple H is the new WWE World Heavyweight Champion. So now it's official. Roman Reigns, Triple H at WrestleMania. Chris Jericho and Dean Ambrose at WrestleMania. That's what I'm predicting. Bray Wyatt and Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. As already explained, the Divas situation at WrestleMania. The tag team, I don't know what they have planned for the tag team for WrestleMania. We'll see. But yeah, guys, I'm coming up close to the end of the gameplay. So I'm going to go ahead and, do my outro. Like I said, not quick video, it's like 18 minutes long. But yeah, quick video just to keep you guys happy. And yeah, till next time, guys. Until next time, guys. See you in the next video. Alkali waits for the video to end.